ladies. So this screencast is going to be about section 3.3 density. What we talked about in class is that density is a characteristic property. Characteristic properties are properties that we can use to help identify things, just like we do with a person's social security number. They're unique to that specific individual. So density is a characteristic property of substances that you can write chemical formulas for. And the quantifiable definition of density, in other words, the definition that allows us to use math to solve it for a number answer, is density equals mass divided by volume. And there are some examples of how to calculate this on page 44 in your textbook. What's interesting about this equation is it allows us to find the density of any sample of a substance and what that mass would be per unit of volume, regardless of how much we start out with. So the example in your book talks about a sample of aluminum that was measured to have a volume of 4.8 cubic centimeters. And that piece of aluminum, when it was put on a balance, had a mass of 13 grams. So when we divide those two, we wind up getting 2.7 as our kind of number answer, but you must also carry along the grams per cubic centimeter. So what that says basically is that 1 cubic centimeter of aluminum has a mass of 2.7 grams. So regardless of the sample size that you use, you can then use this formula to get what would the mass be for 1 cubic centimeter. And then what that allows us to do is to compare densities of different objects to each other. So this has been the screencast for 3.